I'm going to show you how to use Local Dominator in order to do the proof close method to sell local SEO to clients. Now, there are only two things that we need. The first one is Local Dominator. You can get it on localdominator.co or grab the link down below. Secondly, we're just going to need Google Maps or wherever you find your prospects from. Now, the advantage that Local Dominator has against the likes of Search Atlas is there are more levers for you to pull in order to get the result that you want, and it has a really cool audit feature that I will show you in another video. So first of all, we want to go over the two methods. We have a one-time scan and a scheduled scan. The difference between those: a one-time scan is a single keyword. It's just one keyword result. A scheduled scan is the only way in this software to get the average of multiple keywords all on one page. So if you want to give someone a holistic overview of, hey, you're ranking on average 4.6, this is where you would go to do that. So to start with, we are going to do the one-time scan, and all we're going to do is we're going to paste in the URL from Google Maps or wherever you've got the client information from, and we are just going to click search. Awesome. So first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we are doing these audits when the business is open, else you will get odd results and not true to life if you're doing it outside of open office hours. Next thing we're going to do is just make sure we've got Google Maps ticked. We want to uncheck local pack. It is in beta. I wouldn't advise using it right now because it does have issues. And then the next thing we want to do is, this is really interesting from Local Dominator, you get a suggestion of keywords to pick. So right off the bat, you can see here, it's going to find high intent, locally optimized keywords that people are actually searching for right now. Now, back when I was selling these audits off the back of webinars, I would charge $197 and they would get a selection of high intent keywords for their niche and also the audit report. So all we would do is we would come in here and we would pull out these keywords, run them in some kind of software, SEMrush, whatever it is, to get search volume. And then you can see, okay, roughly 500 people a month are looking for an emergency plumber near me. So we're just going to click on plumbing services near me because this is a single scan. If we want to do a multi-word scan and get an average, do not add more keywords in here because you'll just get different reports. It'll just stack them in different reports. You can't merge them. If you want to get a merged report on a merged average, you go over here to scheduled, and that is it. So we're going to click plumbing services near me. We're going to keep that one in. We want the map. I typically stay between 133 and 176. For the point of this, we're just going to do 133. You just want to make sure that you are covering the major city that this person is working in. So for example, if we reduce this down to 78, let's go down further. Let's just do 28 pins. You see this? We're not going to hit any area where they're going to have a decent amount of people who will actually need this service. So if you're doing this, just make it make sense. Either target a city nearby if they aren't showing or they're very far away, or literally make sure that the radius covers where they can search. Typically, we like to go up to 30 minutes drive time maximum. It can be anywhere between 6, 9, 15 miles, depending on the area. So we're going to leave it like that, 133 pins. At the bottom, you see here, analyze scan. This is what will give you a report. It'll give you a nice PDF report. I'm going to do a video on it, and that will explain in more detail what is going on, what the competitors are doing. It's really great as well if you're just starting out and you're trying to learn how does Google Maps work, how does local SEO work. Just click Analyze Scan, get the report, absorb it, understand it, synergize with it, whatever you want to do to make it make sense to you. And then you're like, okay, that's in my brain. I now know how to recommend that to future clients. So for the sake of this, we're going to turn this off now. I've already generated a report, and then we're just going to click scan, and that is it. So after the single audit is complete, this is what it is going to look like. So you can see here, we've got the keyword that you targeted, we have the business name on top, and we have the average rank for that keyword. If there are high, medium, and low, you will get a percentage of them, which is really nice because you can say like in 30% of the locations, you are the first person to call. And it will also on the left-hand side give you a competitor list, which is really, really helpful. And this is something that we're trying to get done with Search Atlas. I've been speaking to a lot of the devs on this, on how to improve it, because if I could use Search Atlas for more, I would, because the side-by-side is so good. But I am going to show you how to do the same side-by-side image that you can send to your clients using Local Dominator. So here we can see all of our competitors. You can open up any of these by just clicking on them like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through the kind of report that I would do if I was sending this to a client. So I'm going to go through, pretend it's me, pretend you're the client, you are whatever his name, Gavin from Texas Plumbing, and I'm going to run through this audit nice and quickly. This doesn't have to be long, it doesn't have to be complex, it doesn't have to be verbose. The more complicated you make this, the lower your chance you have of selling. And if you can record a Loom alongside the screenshot you send of ranking, your close rate will drastically increase. We've seen it time and time again. Okay, let's get going. So, hi, my name is Thomas. I work alongside Eric here at ES Studios, and we wanted to take a quick look at your business and where you're ranking to see how we can help you get more customers, get more calls, and just get more revenue through the door. So, right off the bat, we've pulled up a keyword for emergency plumber near me, and it looks like pretty much everywhere within your service radius, we've got 20 plus. What this means is 100% of the time, nobody can find you on Google Maps. Literally anyone within this search area searching for an emergency plumber isn't going to find you, and they're only going to find your competitors. So if we pull up your competitors right now, it looks like we have 38 different businesses that you're competing with in this area, literally for this one keyword alone. So the number one ranking is plumb level. Literally every single pin is ones for them. Dynamic drains, we've got twos, and then it seems to drop off pretty harsh. So A1 quality plumbing, as you can see, all of this area here is still completely grey for them. So this makes sense why it drops so quickly from 2 to 7, because no one is actually trying to rank in this area in a third spot. Now, what do these pins actually mean? What do these yellow pins, green pins actually mean? Any green pin means a keyword for that business that's in the top 3. They're going to show in the top 3 results every single time on Google, and the top 3 pins are the ones that get pretty much 70% of every single call. Yellow pins, a little bit further down. Red and grey, you're basically not ranking at all, and you're going to get no traffic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag our little dude here, and I'm going to drop it down by this number here. Now, all I want to do is find that pin and just open it up for you. So what this means is if I am in this area driving along, if I'm in these barns here, the warehouses, anywhere around here, and I'm looking for an emergency plumber, I'm going to pull up my phone, and on the right here, these are the only businesses that are going to turn up. So we're only going to see plumb level, dynamic drains, Howard's Plumbing in the top 3. We then have to click see more to see anyone down here. So A1 quality, Whitner Plumbing, and these guys down here, even though they're in the top 10, they are literally going to get 0% of any calls coming through. So that is what it means when you search on Google Maps looking for someone. If you're ranking 10, ranking 20, the person has to scroll down all of these businesses to get to you, not be triggered to click on any of them, and it just doesn't happen. Okay, so you can see how quick and easy that is. That's literally all it needs to be, like 40 seconds, just running through the result, explaining what it means, and then usually I would finish off with the pages like this. So all you have to do is just split it out into 2 windows, zoom out a bit, and then I would take a screenshot of this and send this to the client alongside this video. So all you would do here is like pull these both up and say, as you can see on the right, we've got your competitor ranking 2s, 1s everywhere on the map, and on the left side, we've got you basically not ranking at all 100% of the time. We're missing out on calls. What we want to do is work with you to get you more green pins, steal the pins from the people over on the right hand side, and give them to your business. Now, it is not all doom and gloom. If we have someone that is ranking in the top 2s, top 1s, there will be a certain amount of keywords that they are not ranking for, and our strategy is to find those keywords, rank for them so that we can show up high for those, and then start competing with the likes of emergency plumber in this area. And that's literally it. That's all there is to it. It is not complex. You just need to, it's a proof close. You show the proof that they are not ranking. The other people are ranking. If they work with you, you can get them more green pins and more calls. That is it. So the next one we're going to look at is what was called the scheduled scan. This is the only way that you can see an average literally right here on the screen. I'm going to have to zoom in again because I zoom out for that image. So as we can see, we have an average now of Brennan Plumbing, plumbing repair, emergency plumber of 14.86. So on average across the 3 keywords, you can see that we're ranking 14.86, which means that 100% of the time you're in the medium zone. So maybe getting calls, maybe not. So this is a great way to demonstrate across multiple keywords. Yes, you might be ranking bad for some, but on others you are actually ranking high and there is an opportunity. Now, the way that we use this internally to compete with the other people, and this is what so many agencies will not tell you and not teach or refuse to, is we use this dynamic search of multiple keywords to find out what the other businesses aren't ranking for. So on this left hand side, I can open this by clicking this little arrow and see, okay, these are the 3 keywords I picked. I can then click between my competitors, and on the left hand side you see we have Howard's Plumbing, we've got 223, Dynamic Drains 323, Texas Plumbing Supply. So you can see Texas Plumbing Supply, we have Brennan Plumbing Services ranking 4, Plumbing Repair Services ranking 7, but then Emergency Plumber, these guys aren't ranking 4. So the number 4 spot for Emergency Plumber is currently uncontested by Texas Plumbing. It is actually contested by A1 Quality Plumbing. So as you can see, you can go down this list and then you can find, okay, these are the keywords that I want to rank for because the top ones aren't ranking for it. Now, In the unlikely event that you end up with, like this company here, Plum Level, they are ranking 1 across every one of these, don't worry. Literally just go back to the setup and just auto-generate more keywords. Just come in here and pick another 3, pick another 4, whatever it is, whatever your credits allow for, pick that, get a better image of where you would rank this client for, and it's really going to help you out. Now, the software that we use to rank businesses does actually show us as well within the setup, look, this is a high competition, average competition, low competition. That is basically what it means. It means how many people in this area are trying to rank for this keyword, and how difficult would it be for you to just force yourself in there and start ranking your business higher. So that is literally it. That is all there is to it. Doing the audit, all you need to do is come and grab your URL from your chosen business, drop it in here, press search, make sure that the business is open so you're getting the most accurate result as possible. Just turn on Google Maps because Local Pack is still a bit funky. It's still in beta. Select a keyword that makes sense for that client. So for example, sometimes things here come up weird. So maybe it could say like auto repair technician. I know that's not right for plumbing solutions. So just make sure it makes sense. Pick one of the top 2 or 3, bring it over. Make sure you uncheck Analyze Scan if you don't want to report. Make sure your service area is big enough to cover the most appropriate city near this person and click Scan. That is all there is to it. And then all you got to do is get this on screen, walk the person through it, copy my script that I just went over. Is super simple. You're just explaining what you see on the screen. You don't need a script. You don't need prompts. You just run through it, do some dry runs. If you are watching this and you're on YouTube, if you get in the community, I can actually just run through one of your clients for you. And if you're in the community already, just ask me like, hey, Thomas, I'm a little bit nervous about doing this ranking audit for emergency plumbers in Texas. Please, could you run one? If I have the time, by all means, I'm going to be in that and I'm going to be making that video for you so you can see it, understand it, keep it with you, and just use it for that client.